So we started our 40 days of victory at the beginning of April. And that you may have had one of these with all the little numbers. And maybe some of you are coming to the end of that. Hey man, Liz woman, day 40. And the trick is to notice how far you've come and what's starting to change. What is it that's beginning to change? That at the beginning it looked like this, and now it looks like that. What are we making? What are we becoming? What becomes possible? So remember the 3 markers of practice. It isn't whether or not we like what we're doing on the mat. That's not necessarily what we're going for. There could be much better ways to spend our hour, or perhaps more pleasurable ways to spend our hour. However, do I have more capacity for joy? Do I have less fear? Which means it's easier to take action because I'm not so full of hesitation. For me, that quality of fear begins to translate into, I was writing over the weekend, and the word that I created, or maybe it's actually real, I don't know, but otherwise I made up a word, that it's reluctancelessness. I want reluctancelessness. I don't want fearlessness, because fear is there to keep me informed about what's happening around me and just keep my seatbelt on and be safe and smart about it. And that's great. And fear is there to keep me alert. But it's not there to stop me from what I'm doing because I'm afraid of what might happen if I took action. I want to take action. And I want to be reluctancelessness. Just this possibility. So 1, more joy. 2, less fear. And 3, that we're shortening the time between idea and action. Yeah, I'll do the dishes. And the dishes are done. Instead of maybe 2 hours later. You know that little lag? We start to really enable our lives by bringing idea and action closer. Closer. And that's a beautiful thing. So look for those 3 qualities as you're coming into your 40th day, perhaps. So 40 days, you want to do 40 days, one after the other for a year. And then you begin doing a 100-day practice. And then you do 3 100-day practices. You see? Each one being different. And then you do a 1,000-day practice. So the 40 days is the beginning. And keep doing 40 days. And it can be 40 days of yoga. It can be 40 days of painting a smiley face on a stone outside. It doesn't matter. What I'm talking about is a quality of consistency. That consistency is a neurochemical that you're creating a greater and greater availability to that access in your mind. All right, let's go. So we have the playlist is May 2020. If you can't find it, hop on my website under How To. Top of the mark will be getting your music sorted. You got your mat. If possible, you've got 2 mats underneath you so that when we're jumping, if you're on a hard surface, I'm on a pounded cement floor, so I really need to have a little extra or it translates to my joints. And then 1 block or 2. Yesterday, I did some of the practice seated on a chair, a straight back chair. And that really, I noticed a big difference. So what I would say is, if that works for you, when we're doing that, hop on the edge of the chair, hop on the edge of a couch. Don't let this seat throw you off, because really that calling the energy up makes such a difference. Ready? Palms together. Let's shake it up. Collarbones, jaw, seat. Clear the way, clear the way, clear the way. Heart up, chin in, spine long, eyes closed. Let your hands become still. We call for guidance. Ong Namo, I bow to everything outside of me, guiding me, healing me, holding me. Guru Dev Namo, I bow to everything inside of me that rises to meet it all. Outside and in, we are blessed. With me 3 times. If it's new for you, listen. If it throws you off and you don't want to do anymore because it feels all weird and yogic, go for a walk, come back to your mat. We'll be done in a jiffy, but don't let it cause you to leave your practice. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Roll your shoulders, roll your wrists, shake it out. Start your playlist. Ad Gure Name. Ad Gure Name. Set your blanket beneath your knees. Unfold it 1 time. There will be less from me today. More quiet. Find what you know and settle in. Hands down, knees on the blanket, tuck of the chin, hips side to side, head down. Opening through the back of your body. Drop your head more. Drop your head more. Allow your head to be heavy, your arms to be strong, your feet to be flat. And release through the spine. Exhale to round. Inhale to open. And we move. We move. Opening and closing. Close your eyes. Begin to find a simple pace through your body. Beginning to find some quiet, some trust. Right thumb turns forward, right fingers turn to the right. Try to draw your hands apart. This will open your upper chest, upper back. Work there, or turn your right hand 1 more turn. Right fingertips turn back towards your knee. Left fingertips are turned forward. Kaka. Find the momentum. Close your eyes. The weight of your hips and the weight of your head. 3, 2. Opening right from the palms of your hands up your arms. And right fingers forward, left thumb turns forward. Left fingers turn left. Without moving your hands on the mat, try to pull them apart, and that isometric movement will broaden your collarbones, open the base of the neck. Weight is in the heels of your hands. Work there, turn your left fingers left, left fingers turn back. Eyes closed. The breath and the body become more and more familiar with one another. Interlaced. 3, 2, 1. Fingers forward, seat back. Drum your finger. Open and close your fists. Rising to knees, turn your knees back behind to the left side. Your body's facing the right side of your mat. Step your left foot, heel down, toes face the top of the mat. Little bend in the knee and bring it up. Set it down and bring it up. Your right toes are tucked under behind you. And from the ball of your back foot, you come into the ball of your left foot. And as you bend your left knee, take your left knee towards your pinky toe. And as you come up, send your right hip forward toward the right side of your mat. Yeah. Good, good. And then elbow to thigh, right hand overhead. Bring your elbow to your ribs. Inhale, reaching over. Exhale, bring it down. To inhale and to exhale. Go one more time and keep your right arm beside your ear. Little pulses, letting your left knee bend. Right foot presses behind you. Open through the right hip, right rib, right shoulder. Bring it down, left knee down beside the right foot flat to the back of the mat. Bend your right knee. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Left toes tucked under behind you. That's it. Right knee goes to the right. Left hip goes forward toward the left side mat. Right elbow to thigh, up over. And bend. Inhale over. And bend. One more. And then keeping your left arm beside your ear, front knee forward. Little tiny pulses. Outer hip, inner thigh, and left hand down. Downward facing dog. Hips high, pedal it out, wag your tail. Little space in the ribs, space in the back body. Right foot steps up outside of your right hand. Heel on the mat, toe turns off. Your left hand on the block, and the block is off to the left side of your mat so that your right hand can make a circle. If you need to, stand your block up higher so that you can push into your front heel and the hips can come forward and back. And you're opening through the hip and you're opening through the shoulder and you're opening through the hand. Bending your front knee up, open. All the way through. Making space in the body, making clarity in the joints. Keep your right knee bent, keep your right arm beside you. And then look up onto your right armpit. Press your left hand down to revolve through the ribs, and then bend your right knee a little more. Take your heart up and your hips forward. Open the navel, open the heart, and the right hand down to the center. Step back, downward facing dog. Right hand, right hip, right heel. And your right knee down to the mat. Step your left foot up outside so that the left heel is on the mat and the left toes turn off. Your right hand is on the block outside of the mat. And you can begin a large, simple circle. Let your hips follow that circle. And then explore. Only you know where there's tension in your body. Only you know. Left arm beside your ear and bend your left knee. Your hips come forward, your heart comes up. Your gaze is to the ceiling, your right hand is down, revolving the ribs. Use your left heel to draw your hips forward. And your left hand to the floor. Step it back to downward facing dog, staying for 3. Left hand, left shoulder, left hip, left heel. Find the line. And even out, front and back. A breath. And then knees down. Fold your blanket front to back. Or hop on your seat. Hop on your chair, right? So I've got a little bit of height. You can add your block under your seat. Anything that keeps you from rounding down. So we don't want to be rounded here. Sit on the chair. If you need a refresher, look at yesterday's class for May 11th. Hands up. We're going to begin a circle clockwise. Ha. So ahead of me is 12, and behind me is 6, to the right is 3, and to the left is 9. And I move. Ha. And I move. My seat is steady. I'm opening through the shoulders. Any rounding, hop up higher in the hips. Any tension through the shoulder blades, higher up by sitting on a chair or a block. John, if that was working for you, let me know if the chair is a good solution. Close your eyes, long, steady breathing. Find the quiet. That even though this may be a new movement, 12 days in, even 3 days in, it becomes familiar. And in the familiar, there's some quiet. If you need to, as you move, shake out the hands, shake out the shoulders, bring it back up. Start again clockwise. As it opens, the chest moves. As it opens, the shoulders open. Maybe the arms stay straight. Bring your fingers together. Palms face each other like you're holding a block. Eyes closed, smooth and tall. Elevate your energy. A little quicker. What has to change to go a little quicker? You gotta let go. Little quicker. Keep breathing. A little quicker. And in that quickening, we're looking for ease. Not force, not hurry. Delight. Find the hint of a smile. Begin to recondition your response to challenge. Just feel the challenge dissolve into intensity. And it's up to you. What is that? What is the story of that intensity? Translate it into light and drink it in. We go quickly. 10, 9, 8, right from the navel, right through the heart, right through the head. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands up high. Add 3 sips. Heart up, chin in. Lengthen the spine. And release the elbows, the breath, and the throat. Sitting so tall. Eyes closed, stay steady, stay tall. Heart up, chin lightly in the back of your neck long and the back of the neck wide. If you need, shake out your legs or turn sideways, set your blocks in front. If legs crossed doesn't work for you, then knees bent, sitting tall like this, or using your chair, or heels under your knees. On your exhale, you fold forward. On your inhale, you rise up. Exhale, you fold forward. Inhale, you rise up. That might look like this. If it's too much hands up, hold opposite elbow. If it's too much hands up, hands on shoulders. If it's too much, hands on shoulders, hands down to the block. No. Right? Otherwise, right in. Right? We're on the 12th day. So the practice starts to get a little more advanced. On your exhalation, your navel to your spine. As you come back up, rise through the back body, lead with your heart. As you fold, press into the outer edges of your feet. You're catching yourself. Press into the outer edges of your knees rather than fall to the floor. You're folding to the floor. One more time we go. And upright. Hands down. Set your block, set your blanket aside, right to the next. Soft dog. Hands down, feet down. Knees soft. You're a little closer than a real dog. Knees can be deeply bent so that you can rock back and lift your fingertips up. And then rock forward and lift your heels up. Rock back. Lift your heels. Sit it down. Inhale, lift your hands. Exhale, lift your heels. A great place to build your balance, your awareness, or a little lift off. Fall into the hands, feet float. Right into your navel. Three, 2, and 1. And unfold. Hands up. Stand tall, be slow, be tall. And down the same way. Knees bent, tail back. Rolling. Inhale, rise up. And then exhale, fold. So my tail goes back. That way my low back stays flat. If it's too much with your hands wide, any tension or pinching through the back body, you're going to have your hands at your hips. Jordan, that might be another solution, folding and rising, but always taking my hips back will help the hinge. Take the pressure out of my low back. If you're ready and you want the full classical pose, it requires strength through the spine, space in the hips, and length in the hamstrings. It requires listening and knowing that this will or will not be trouble tomorrow, right? So you need to know this is the full classical movement. However, hands to the hips with knees bent can be a really great thing for people that live in cars and chairs. Stand tall and pause. And pause. Feel the momentum that you are establishing. I totally respect the Kriya of Kundalini, but I will also respect our lifestyle is a little different from some of the classical demands here. So I want you to get a little springy, right? The spring. Choop, choop, choop. So this might be yours. Back and forth, one and then the other. Your heels are coming off the floor. You're coming into the balls of your feet, or you're jumping. As you're jumping, feel the balls of your feet and the pads of your toes. Can you feel your big toe, your little toe pad, and the toe pads in between? We're strengthening the soles of our feet, which are asleep in our modern shoes. And so as we strengthen our feet, we put a bigger bend in the knees. Don't jump as high. Listen to your knees. Listen to your hips. And then give it a smile. And then we're going to shake it out. 5, 4, 3, 2. Shake. Hands, feet. Wherever you need to go, get disorderly. Get untangled. And then we come back in and we make new order. You want to sweep your house around the furniture? Or do you want to take the furniture out and really get it down? So that's when we shake it out. We're moving our furniture so that the order goes more deeply into the subtle body. 5, 4, 3, 2, shake it. Shake it. And you got the heebie-jeebies. Into the heels, hands overhead. So it may look like this, but you are going off the balls of your feet. And feel the order. You're making clarity, you're making power, you're making light. We're going to shake it out. Keep your hands overhead. Go. Hands out. Hands up. Keep it moving. Wag your tail. Out the legs. Out the hands. And the last 20 seconds. Feel the clarity. Sweep it out now. Reorganize it. Then as we get blocks out of our body, 3, 2, 1. We can feel the current they hold. They're made for. Hands on body. Hands on body. Oh. Your heart, your breath, your legs, your feet. Chin lightly in, back neck is wide. The body, so strong and protective and sound. Shake it out. Any long time old injury or old physical change, it can be a big surgery. We get a sense of our fragility, make fists. And we have to rebuild out of that fragility a new sense of ourselves as these malleable and resilient souls. I'm talking to you, Alex. Let's go. We get to reclaim who we are. In X, 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 X. Close your eyes. Go. Shoulders up by your ear. Roll the shoulders, roll the elbows. Go. I am remembering my divinity, and in that divinity, I am remembering my power. And in that power, I'm remembering my wonder and my delight and my gratitude and my anger. All of it. Bring it up, bring it through. X, 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 X. Give yourself a place to put your magnificence, a place to put your irritation, a place to feel, a place to be. It will come clear. Don't be afraid of yourself. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Inhale. Chin up. 3 sips. Set it down. I knew. I was told, Martha, you're so intense. I had nowhere to put it except to squash it down inside of myself. Give yourself a place to put it and then let it gather around you to become radiance, to become patience, to become skills, to become freedom. Give it a place to go. Bring it all the way into your body. Set up for stretch pose. So you're on your back. Let's bring it in. Lift your head and shoulders. Gather into the navel, right? Hands down. Lift your feet. A whisper of ha. Keep the breath. Close the mouth, out the nose. Draw your shoulders towards your thighs. This sets the crown of your head above the base of your neck, and it'll be less tension in the neck if you choose, or one hand behind your head. Work there, or one leg out. Work there, or two legs out. Find your pose. If you have one leg, change legs. If you're falling apart, don't fall to the floor. Bend your knees, catch yourself, stay right there, and rebuild it a little at a time. Five, four, three, two. Knees to the chest, head, shoulders, rest. Breathe into your abdomen. Keep your knees wide. Roll yourself forward and back. Roll it forward and back. If you cannot roll through the spine smoothly, hands on knees, you can just roll back and draw up. If you're rolling, hands on shins, cross your ankles and roll to a full seat, bringing your heart high and forward. If you are a lotus practitioner, put the top of your foot on your opposite hip, sit up tall and round it back. And then we stay. Close your eyes. Use your navel, forward and back. Breathe. 2, 1. Sit tall. Arrive. With this practice, giving my intensity a home, an order, a place to put who I am, all my light, all my prayer, all my ability, all my questions. They don't knock me over. They don't do any harm. This is tremendous. Hands and knees. Take your hips to your heels. Find your child's pose as you can, little side to side, out through the arms, deep in the seat. Rise to hands and knees, close your eyes, circle through the seat. Start in that sense of order, and then explore. Expand it. Circles into the shoulders, into the head. Through the ribs, the collarbone. Now go where you need to go. Abstraction and freedom. Anywhere you need to go. that with this disorganization, we find more freedom in the order, a greater balance. Sometimes we forget that we can go and can be so much more than we allow. So that when you bring it back into the center now, chin up, round, the head down, to open, heart up, and to round, and to open, and sit it back. Arms out long, seat back, head down. Hands and knees. Knees to your wrists, cross your ankles, roll to your back. As you walk your feet in, lift your hips. Draw your knees to your chest, put your palms face down under your seat. And then right leg extends, left knee bends, and we change. One leg and then the other. If it's tough for you, keep your heels a little higher, extending higher than your feet. Midway is feet stay the height of the feet. And then as you have the ability, low back, navel to spine, down towards the floor. Close your eyes. Inhale, left leg, exhale, right leg, and quicken the pace. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Move from your navel. Smile. Translate the intensity into light and then give the light the story that you choose to claim. I am a bright, sound, strong soul. I am made to see, to speak, to move, and to rest. Go 3, go 2, and go 1. Feet flat, free your hands, legs out long, feet flexed, arms out straight, hands almost to touch. Inhale, arms open wide, exhale together. Inhale to exhale. Firm your legs. Stabilize your pelvis. And then bring the energy up into the chest. Close your eyes. Legs firm, pelvis strong. Three, 2, hands down. Fall into the floor, relax your feet. If you choose, widen them. Just drop into the floor, drop into some stillness. Eyes closed. A great sensation of willingness. We're open to who we are, to what we are, to what is happening. We are open. We are safe. We are resting. Let your breath get a little larger, 2 or 3 times. If you like, shake out your feet side to side, your knees up and down. Any adjustments, make it now. To find total equanimity here, resting. Notice what surrounds you. Listen to what's in the room around you, what's beyond the room around you. And see if you can begin to hear your own breathing at first. And then the breath becomes silent. And you feel your breathing. How the chest rises, the body in contact with your clothes. How the clothes rest on the body. Feeling the weight of your heels on the floor. The weight of your hips, your shoulders, your hands, and your head. Set your body down as though setting a bag on the floor. Really set your body down. We're not holding on to the body. The body is held. Your attention into the soles of your feet. The soles of your feet as though standing in a pool of light, bright and warm and tingling. Space between the toes, over the top of the foot to the ankles. In your mind's eye and with your attention, see a point of light in the left ankle, a point of light in the right ankle. The body at ease. Your attention slides up your shins and your calves, a point of light in the left knee, point of light in the right knee. Feel the sensation of an inhalation in your chest. Feel that same sensation of expanse in your knees. Your attention up your thighs, the front of the quadriceps, the back of the hamstrings, to the hips. The left hip, a point of light. The right hip, a point of light. Body effortless. Feel the sensation of inhalation in the hip joints. Feel the space in your pelvis. Feel a pool of light in the abdomen. That the inner organs are bathed, soft, healthy, held. Inner organs in a pool of light. your attention to the center of your chest and see there, feel there, a point of light. Left chest, a point of light, and right chest, a point of light, body effortless. Base of the throat, a point of light. Right shoulder, a point of light, the body open. Right elbow, right wrist, right palm, the body at ease. The tip of your right thumb, a point of light. The tip of your right first finger. The tip of your right middle finger. The tip of your right ring finger. And the tip of your right pinky finger. Points of light, body open. Right wrist, right elbow, right shoulder, body at ease. Base of the throat, point of light. Left shoulder, a point of light, the body effortless. Left elbow, left wrist, left palm, points of light, body at ease. The tip of your right thumb, the tip of your left thumb, a point of light. The tip of your left first finger, tip of your left middle finger, tip of your left ring finger, tip of your left pinky finger, points of light, body at ease. Left wrist, left elbow, left shoulder, points of light, the body open. Base of the throat, point of light. Base of your skull, back of your head, crown of your head, center of the forehead, points of light, body open. Left eyeball, right eyeball, length of the nose, upper lip, lower jaw, base of the throat, points of light. In your awareness, feel these points of light like a great constellation and release everything in between them. Points of light. Release everything in between them. Deepening your breathing. From that great space of steadiness, reach your hands overhead. Draw your right knee towards your chest, interlace your fingers. If you need to, bend the left knee, otherwise left leg long. And just allow the right thigh to settle towards your body. Allow the left heel to reach away, both feet flexed, left hand overhead, as though you were standing. The whole left side opens long, the left side, the home of our feelings, our awareness, our intuition. Bend your left knee, right ankle over the left knee, right hand to your right thigh. Left hand is still overhead. Press your right thigh away. Open. And draw the left thigh to your chest. Interlace your fingers behind the thigh or over the left shin.
And press your shin into your hands such that your arms straighten and you open the back of your neck. Press your right knee away, flex and point your feet. Flex and point your feet. Press into your hands, press your right knee away, flex and point your feet. And the right leg goes out long. And the left knee comes in. We stay. Right hand overhead. Right leg is strong, the foot flexed. Reach into your heel. The right side body, our logic, our intuition, our information. What we know. Right knee bends, right foot flat. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. Left hand on your left thigh, press away. Open it. Breath into the abdomen, space in the body. Draw your right thigh towards you. Interlace your fingers behind your right thigh or over your right shin. And then press your thigh or shin into your hands. Straighten your arms, widen the back of your neck. Press the left knee away. Flex, point your toes. Flex, point your toes. Press your left knee away. Press into your hands. Open the back of your neck, the fronts of your shoulders. And the left leg goes long. Flex the left foot and create tree. The sole of your right foot to your left inner thigh. Right hand on your right thigh, press it wide, press it down. Left hand on your left ribs, roll your left ribs toward the floor. Your right hip toward the floor. And the front center line widens in that space. Left hand overhead, all of it out. Good. And then changing sides. Right leg long, left knee bends, sole of your foot to your inner thigh. Left hand to your right thigh, right hand to your right rib. Roll the center line open. Left knee down, right ribs down, right hand overhead. Find the center of your right heel and from there reach to your right hand. Tree. So we finish in tree because it reorganizes us and at the same time it has space and clarity. Knees to your chest, forward and back twice and come to stand. And just feel how that moment in tree, even on the floor, can create this bright calm that I don't find anywhere else. So set up for your tree. Right foot flat, left knee bends. Interlace your fingers to hold the left knee high, right heel down. So find your balance right here, two hands. Stay there if you need to, or right hand high. Right heel down, right thigh back, chest broad. Steady. And change sides. Right knee up. Interlace your fingers. Stand tall if you need to. Use a chair, use a wall. Right knee up, left heel down, thigh back. Left hand high when you're stable. Strong in the left leg. Strong in the right leg. No part of you is wasted. No part of you is lost. Keep that. Right foot down. Left knee bends, build heel to ankle, or to calf, or to inner thigh. Press your left foot to your right leg, wherever it is. Seal that up. And then left hand to the thigh, right hand to the ribs, and open from your pubic bone to the crown of your head. Right hand up. Left hand up. No tension in your breathing. No fear in your face. Down and down. Building tree, so the heel of your right foot to your ankle, to your inner calf, or to your inner thigh. We avoid the knee. Stand in both feet. Right hand, right thigh. Left hand, left rib. Center line widens. Heel down, hard up. When you're ready, left hand.
right hand. Stand in your feet. No tension in the body. No fear in your breathing. Feel this. Feel this. Know this. I am this. Hands down, feet down. Shake it out, rub your palms. Take your fingertips and tap across your forehead. Take your fingertips, tap your temples, down the sides of your jaw. Right to the point of your chin. All the way around top of your head. Sides of your head. Top of the head to the back of the head. Base of the skull, back of the neck. And then one hand makes a fist and we're going down the arm. Up the other side. Big circles around the chest. Flushing the lymphatic system. Changing sides. Down the inner arm. Down the back of the arm. Around the chest. Down around the abdomen. Be soft, be kind. Around the pelvis. Inner thighs. Inner knees, inner calves, outer legs, backs of legs. Tap, 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 go. Go, 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 go. No masseuses open. You gotta be your own. And shake it out. And shake it out. And bring it up to a sweep inhaling. You shake it down the middle. Again. Shake it down the middle. I expand. Repeat it. In success, inhale, bring it up. Abundance and love, palms together. Every day, thumbs to the forehead center. As I inspire those around me to do the same. 8 count Sat, 2 count Nam. Inhale. Nam. Sat Nam, I see myself, my great self. Namaste, I see you, your light. Thank you so much for your practice. If today is day 40, phenomenal. If it isn't, phenomenal. Keep at it, do what you can do. On Sunday, there will be a Dharma talk after our 8 to 9 class, so about 9:10 to 9:30. It'll be on infinite energy. And May 29th, we have a workshop on base body energy. The pelvic floor, the way in which your legs come up into the body, the way in which your body meets your legs, that holds tension. And in April, it became clear that we were really struggling with Mula Bandha, right? This root lock. Basically the bottom of your grocery bag. And sometimes our life is just so constrained and tight that we cannot release that space to reestablish it with more dexterity, right? So this base body workshop uses a ball, okay? So you need the ball before the workshop, and since we can't go to a shop, I need you to order the ball if you want to come. The links to the ball are on my website. Again, go to the how-to, and at the bottom of how-to, there's a link to the ball. There's a link to a book if you want to know more about it. You don't need the book at all, but you do need the ball. So it'll be Friday night, May 29th at 6:30. And that way, you can replay it, choose. Maybe you replace our practice together with that hour workshop, Saturday morning or Sunday morning. Maybe you have plenty of Martha in your weekend and you don't want to add more. Awesome. Swap me out and learn something new and come back. Send me questions, but if you want to do this, order the ball. There's an RSVP spot on the website so that I can have a sense of how many people we're talking to. That's really helpful for me. And I will see you tomorrow, my loves. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, Satnam.